Hello people, did you know that we have more than 9 different types of houses here in Canada? I'm from Brazil, so there we usually classify the livings in apartments or house. Here in Canada we have a variety of them. Basically they are divided into house and apartments as well, but each house it has like a kind of different name, and the apartments as well. Starting with the bungalow. Do you know what it is? I think the name is so fancy, and it's from the region of Bengal, and it means a small cottage. It will be a detached house, and usually it has only a single floor. This is the classification of a bungalow. As you can see, it's so beautiful, it's cute in my opinion. And the next one, we have the cottage. Cottages here are typical asymmetrical. They are usually shabby, chic, and rustic. If you talk about cottage, you're kind of talking about like a further location. People rarely live in a cottage. They go there more to spend the weekends, long weekends, vacations. It's like a place to rest, you know, to go on summer or even on winter, but it's usually not to live there, but to rest. Which is similar to a lake house. As the name is saying, a lake house is by the lake, and it has the same idea of a cottage, but a lake house can have more than one floor. And then we got to the detached house. When I arrived here in Canada, I was reading detached, semi-detached, and it was like, what does that mean? And the detached house is when no walls are touching no other house. So we have a house and nothing is around it, just the field or just the area of the house, but no other house wall to wall. And then a semi-detached house is when you have a common wall connecting your house with the other one. And opposite of detached or semi-detached that have like a normal size of house, we have a mansion. And I think around the world, the classification for it is that it's a big, huge, luxurious house, which is common here in Canada in some areas. Not everywhere you can see mansions, but almost everywhere you can see townhouses, that you can also call them terraced house. It's a style, it's from the 16th century, and it's cheaper than a detached house. So it's usually like in a row of houses, and it's in the center of the city or very close to the center of the big cities. These type of houses share a wall in every side. As I said before, it's located in an urban street. Same as the stacked townhouse, which is one house on the top of the other, like one townhouse on the top of the other townhouse. I live in a condominium, and there is a difference between condominiums and rentals. I will explain to you soon, but basically a condo is like a high-rise building, and it benefits their residents because of the amenities. It's very rare finding a condo that doesn't have a gym, for example, or an indoor swimming pool. Rentals, they usually have shorter buildings and they have less amenities. They are also cheaper than the condos, and they are managed by a company. Condos, they are managed by the owners of the apartment or by a specific agent. I'm talking about renting the place. And then we have duplex, triplex, that are houses in which every floor has its own separate entrance. So if it's a duplex, you will have 2 different houses over there in one block. And then if it's 3, you will have 3 different ones. You get the idea, right? And last but not least, we have the split level house. 2 or 3 staggered levels connected by short flights of stairs. It can have 3 floors, 4 floors. This last one is the one that I have never ever seen in my life before. So now if you're coming to Canada or just curious, you know that there are more than 9 types of homes here. I really hope you've enjoyed this lesson with me. Let me know in the comments below which one would you live in, and see you on our next video. Bye!